Hey guys, Dr. Zach here. I want to share with you real quick why we're so passionate about helping people with chiropractic care, why we do what we do in our office, and how that came about. When I was 16 years old, I was a wrestler here in Ozark, and during the summer we were at a practice and we were practicing throws. So I get thrown, and I hit the mat, and my legs are on fire. Lightning bolts. The worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life was at this point when I was 16. It hurt so bad. Still, haven't had the amount of pain that I had in that moment. I crawled off the mat and sat there on the side and just tried not to cry in front of my friends. I was embarrassed, but it hurt so bad. I had to hobble out to my car. I drive home and I just lay in bed and I cry because it hurt so bad. It was the whole weekend. I was immobile. I couldn't move. Luckily, a chiropractor that week had done a talk at my mom's work, and she said, hey, you should go see this guy. He seemed nice. I think chiropractors can help with your back. I've never heard of a chiropractor. I have no idea what they are or what they do. Didn't even know that word existed before this moment. Now, at the time, I had friends who were 16 who had back surgery, okay, and they weren't good. So that's what I thought I was gonna have to do because my pain was so immense. But I go in Monday morning, drive myself there. I'm 16 years old. I have to fax my mom the paperwork because I'm 16. But he takes me through an exam and he shows me my spine, shows me where things are shifted, and explains chiropractic to me for the first time. Made sense. What was crazy, I was a good athlete. I did the things my trainers told me to, but I was never explained what this structure was that really supported our bodies and allowed our body to function well. So he went through a series of adjustments that at 16 years old, by the way, I paid for myself. All my summer earnings went to this, but I didn't have a choice, right? It was surgery or this? I'll take this all day, right? So I go through that. He explains everything to me, and I was blown away with how good I felt with just, these adjustments. They seem simple, right? He's using his hands and he's shifting my body, but it actually worked. I got better. And as I went through college and I was looking at what did I want to do when I grew up? Well, chiropractic kept coming back. And the more I prayed about it, I realized this is what I want to do. I want to help people achieve the same results that I did. I came through chiropractic in this sort of sports pain world, but then I got married. And in my first year of chiropractic college, I'm sitting with my wife and we're sitting in an IKEA parking garage, right? The IKEA parking lot, and she goes white and passes out. Super scary. The next day, I talked with one of the doctors at school, explained the situation, and she asked me a few questions. And it turns out my wife had never had a normal cycle ever. Her hormones were always all over the place. I didn't know this. And so she says, hey, you need to go to your OB and you need to have her checked out there. So we do that. We find out some stuff, and I'll let her share that. We find out some stuff, and basically we're told it's really hard to have kids and that we have drugs and surgery as options. Great news, right? And some of you may have heard this yourself. So I knew enough at the time that our brain controls everything that happens in our body by sending signals down the spinal cord, out nerves, to all of our cells, organs, and tissues. And that if it's not working well, we gotta ask why. Why isn't it working the way it's supposed to? So she comes to my school. Now, granted, she worked out, she ate super clean, she did all the things from the outside in that you would expect for someone to achieve optimal health. But she didn't know about chiropractic. She never had a chiropractic adjustment, never been checked for subluxations in her spine. So she goes in, sure enough, she's got this curve in her low back, affecting the nerves, going to all this stuff, sending bad signals to her brain. Her body's not working how it's supposed to. She starts getting adjusted. Boom. Cycle goes back to normal for the first time ever, right? And if you've been around our office, we have 3 beautiful little boys, and obviously chiropractic changed our life, right? I got into it from the sports pain side. It changed her life from this visceral hormonal side, right? And now we have this beautiful family, and we are on a mission to help as many people as we can in our 417 community with natural chiropractic care. So if you're in our office, know that's our mission, that's our goal, that's the lens that we look through, and we really want to help as many people as we can. We want to educate as many people as we can about their bodies, about how their body functions, so that you can be the one in charge of your health. Okay, so it's our goal. We want to help you reach optimal health.